Hey, I'm Sam Frost. I have been modelling and working in this industry for about 20 years. Been doing a bit of acting and TV presenting as well along the way, so diversifying, which has been fun. I work with Vivian's, which is one of the top agencies in the world. My very first gig with modelling was a TV commercial when I was 10. I was scouted when I was living in the country, but it was actually during a trip to the city, so it was really good fun. I got to do a commercial and got to make enough money to buy myself a push bike. TV's always been a big part of my career. I've done lots of TV commercials here and abroad. I was even lucky enough to be in a Super Bowl commercial for Gillette, which was great fun. I do a lot of sport, I do a lot of running, and I think that helped me get into sports presenting, so I've done quite a bit with Fox Sports. I've also been involved in movies. I worked in Mao's Last Dancer, which was a really fun movie. Having all the Hollywood big shots over here in Sydney was quite fun. Miss Universe was fantastic, so I represented Australia there. Got to hang out with 78 beautiful women and have a great time. We spent a month in Cyprus. Modelling was a great tool for me to pay my way through university. I was able to study 2 degrees, business and law. It was interesting juggling the two, but I managed. And then I went into practicing law for a while, but I ended up going back to the modelling side of things because in the end of the day, it's just a bit more fun. Being a model and a lawyer at the same time is very tricky. So I generally had to choose one or the other. So I practiced law for a while and then I travelled for a while with my modelling. So I've given them both a bit of fair play. After uni, I pretty much immersed myself in a lot of charity work. I went to Amnesty International and worked there legally, doing pro bono work for refugee cases. I also have worked with Starlight Children's Foundation. I was a board member on the Young Starlight Committee, so we raised money for Starlight, and it was fantastic because I got to go out to the Randwick Children's Hospital and play with the kids there in the Starlight rooms, which was fantastic. Growing up in the country did make me want to see the world, and when I did see the city, then I was like, okay, what else is there? And then I wanted to travel the world, so I just began this massive journey of finding all these new places to go. Now I'm doing producing at CreativeCreations.tv, so that's fantastic. I've been able to get some new experiences there and do lots of events and corporate things. The reason I love presenting is I love events, I love meeting people, and I think that just brings it all together, and I'm very fortunate that I can do something that I love as a job. Well, that's enough about me. If you want to see me in action, check out my showreel on my website, www.samanthafrost.com.